straight.
I'm gonna have to say
You still can you go like this? I'm looking at you.
stand right this way. It's gonna make me stand.
You got look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know about my man. He read his work.
You say you know what the Bible means.
You say Hey, come find out. We'll tell you what it means.
Jesus definitely was not white.
Say that again?
Jesus definitely was not white.
Hey, there you go. He would have looked like that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
it.
know
Hey,
he
you
probably
right.
made to be
Hey,
Eastern or something.
Yeah.
All right, I know about the Bible.
Jesus black. Oh, we already know that. Well, he brown. He ain't black. That's brown. You brown. You ain't black.
I can walk on water too. You gonna see me?
Bro, you can't walk on water, man. We ain't gonna blast any word, man. We ain't gonna blast.
How you know? You don't know. He's right.
Hey, man, I can't do it till the Lord comes back and give us that power. Now, ain't no man got that kind of power. Bro, I can barely walk down the street, right? So I know I can't get on the water.
I can't walk either. I got blood.
Hey, see? Hey, so I know, hey, I need that power to come back for me to do all that.
In the building on the corner. So you go on the corner, and then you can really get right there. You can turn the corner and you see everybody. Because on the corner, ain't that on the corner no more.
Down here?
Yeah. Remember that Cotton Joe used to be on the corner?
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, yeah, it's right here?
It's not right here. Right on the
Oh,
corner.
this corner right
But
here?
if you get on that corner right there, like it'd be another person. So white people be out there doing it.
Yeah.
It'd be on the corner right there. You get all kinds of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to stay in the student.
Okay. Yeah, we got shade right here. Hey, we get enough people though. Hey, when you swing it up and down, come back and swing past, get some of that. Hey, get some of this good fruit, some of this good food.
Hey, you gotta go to work at 3 o'clock. Hey, me in my pocket every day.
Hey, well, you an Israelite though. At the end of the day, you and Jake.
All right, Shalom. First of all, we want to give all praise and goes on to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
Give honor to our apostles, elders, the great millstone who will teach well, and peace and much love and salutations to the whole of Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you are true Israel according to the Bible. I try to look up how to see. It's year 2019, definitely the structure of the Spirit, power Yahweh, Bashim, Shai.
That's right.
We're all that's going to be here. Okay, this is the year of the Quran, the mark of the beast. Okay, which is our by according to the scriptures.
Hey, y'all want to go to prayer? Like, y'all stay here. I like to pray. Shoot your arm. Shoot your arm. Pour on top of us, son, every mother, I'll shut you down. Send the spirits, send the angels, send the warring angels down to protect you. Give us the endurance, give us the strength. Let your word come out strong. Let your word come out bold. Speak your word bold and righteous, bold and mighty. Forgive for our sins. Today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Keep these guys directed. All the occupants of the forefront of the earth, all the hospitals, the great millstone. God is direct them all, protect them all, teach them all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, as well as lead the rest of the occupants, brothers, the rest of the occupants around the forefront of the earth. Keep us all with his word. Your grace and love. Your blessings. Oh, Lord, how about you?
We all gotta have that protection.
Time, bro. Pull that in. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Two or more are gathered in my name.
I'm in the midst.
You know, my eyes open up and see something different. You know what I'm saying?
You always say add something, brother. Not in the Bible, but just add something to, the resume.
Yeah, hey, that's it, bro. That ain't add to the point. No, this is giving great praise to the Lord.
This is Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together. Gather together. O nations not designed.
That's what the Lord said, gather yourselves together. O nation not designed. Who's that nation? You so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans. Okay, you're the chosen people of the Most High. Okay? so-called Native American, the so-called Mexican Hispanic, you're the children of Israel. Okay? The so-called Negro,
That's right.
okay, you're the Israelites. The Lord said, gather yourselves together. Go ahead.
Before the decree being forth before the day passed as the child. Before the fury anger of Yahweh come up upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
It's actually the day the Lord's anger is coming. Okay, see, because the Lord is stirring up Russia, Iran, America to do what? So this World War III to pop off, man.
That's right.
You see this going on in the news, and that's prophecy in the Bible. Okay, so soon to be, World War III is going to break loose out here, man. All right.
Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meeks of the earth.
Is that seek ye Yahweh, all you what?
All ye meeks of the earth.
Yeah, all you meeks of the earth, because Israelites were meek. See, we have no power. We have a power, but we get our power specifically. See, but we turn back to our power. See, we set up with the elect, okay, because we came back to this truth and this knowledge. Go ahead.
Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness.
Yeah, seek righteousness and seek meekness. Okay, Acts 17.
It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh.
Exactly, so ye shall be hid in the day of the Most High. Because we don't want to be cut out here, man, when Lord's putting out judgment upon these people. Okay, upon the heathen, okay, upon you Edomites, upon you Ishmaelites, you Amalekites, okay, you Hamites, upon you others, but we don't want to be those ones that's getting cut out there in that judgment. See, we want Yahweh outside to deliver us, to save us, all right? So we can end up being saved. So we can be safe. Our families can be safe in the day of the Lord. Okay? So we don't have to worry about getting turned down by the heathen. So we don't have to worry about not eating things like that in that manner. Okay? Go ahead.
For Gazelle.
Acts chapter 7, verses 17. But when the time of the promise drew nigh, which our power has sworn to Abraham, the people grew in multitude, and multiplied in Egypt. To another king arose, which knew not Joseph. The same dwelt subtly with our kindred in evil, entreated our fathers, so that they cast out their young children to the end they might not live. In which time Moses was born and was exceeding fair, and nourished up in his father's house 3 months. Acts 17, verses 7. Whom Jason hath received, and these all do contrary to the decree of Caesar, saying that there is another king, one Yahushua, and they trouble the people and rulers of cities when they heard these things. And when they had taken security of Jason and of the other, they let them go. And the brothers immediately sent away Paul and Silas by night unto Berea, who cometh thither went into the synagogue of the Jews. These were more notable. Acts 17, verses 30. And the time of the ignorance of our power winkled at, but now
the time of the ignorance, see, the Most High weeks. Okay, the Lord weeks, because sometimes we didn't know the Lord. See, we were aliens without the come up of the Most High. Okay, we didn't know the names of the Lord, but sometimes in certain times He weeks. All right, go ahead.
Our power winked at, but now commandeth all men everywhere to repent.
He said the Lord said He called all men everywhere to repent. Okay, because His truth is out. Okay, it's all out the internet. You see Israelites teaching on every corner. They might not have the truth, but they're preaching what? So-called Negroes, Latin Americans, and Israelites. Okay? That's the whole thing of it, because the truth is out. Go ahead.
Because He hath appointed a day in the which He will judge the world in righteousness.
See, the Lord counted a day when He shall judge the world in righteousness, because this world is governed by wickedness. Who's the wickedness over what? Okay, Esau, Edom, the biblical Edomite, the devil. Okay, he's contrary against the scriptures, but the Lord's going to take his ass out.
By the man whom he hath ordained, whereof he hath given assurance unto all men, in that he hath raised him from the dead. And when they heard of the resurrection,
Zephaniah 3, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
That's the voice that wait ye upon me. Go ahead.
Until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom to glorify them by indignation.
It says, see, the Lord stirring up all the nations. See, the Chinese, the Japanese, okay, the Iranians, they all coming up, do what? Come up against America. That's why you have Putin and Kim Jong-un doing what? Doing an agreement. Because what? You're getting ready to do a move on America. They're getting ready to destroy this place, man. Okay, America's getting ready to get put up out of it because it's wicked, it's unrighteousness. And in the day, Israel are still here in their captivity. We're still in our captivity. We gotta get the hell up out of here, man. We can't be here for generations and generations. Hey, we gotta go home, man.
Hey, this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 8, verse 16. Bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples.
It's actually bind up the testimony, seal the law. Okay, and this is good. Good word. Go ahead.
Bind up the law, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples. This is Amos. This is Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will do nothing, but he revealed the secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
He revealed his secrets to the servants, the prophets. Okay? And the prophets, they got the understanding of the Lord. They started with Apostle Art. And the men that taught him, okay, started with those and don't with us. Now we got the understanding. Now we're teaching. Okay?
Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. The lion hath roared, who will not fear?
The lion has roared, who will not fear? Because right now, we're roaring, man. We're lying. We're speaking in super boldly. Hey, we're coming out to tell some white man he's the devil to his face. Tell him that his kingdom is about to go down. He's about to go into slavery.
That's right.
Tell him those things. Hey, man. Hey, you gotta be a lion to do that, man.
Who will not fear?
Who will not fear?
The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has spoken. Who can but prophesy?
That's it. See, the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua has spoken. Who cannot prophesy? And the men of the Lord, we're prophesying what? The downfall of America. Because it's soon to come. See, these things are happening, man. But everybody in this world, they don't see it. They're going on walking around thinking that everything's going to be okay. Think that America's going to be this great country, it's going to come back. But it's not. Your kingdom is at an end. Okay? This place is about to be destroyed. It is going down. The dollar's dropping. The economics is falling.
That's
okay?
right.
You got Edomites for bums. You know? And if you're a bum in your own kingdom, you know you got an end, bro. You got it next. The so-called Negroites in America. We got it next, yo. You know? After this, hey, the Edomites is going down.
Moses and see,
He said the burden of Babylon. Go ahead.
lift me up a banner upon the high
He
mountain.
said he lifted up the banner upon the high mountain. That banner is his scriptures, is his word. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto him.
Yeah, exalt your voice. Go ahead.
Shake the hand that they may go into the gate of the no
That is to shake your hand. You know, cry loud to that mountain. Depart. Troubles is coming. Troubles is coming, man. All hell gonna break loose on you. Go ahead.
Hey, you shake your hand at them, man.
Tell somebody else.
Hey, you cussing their ass out, right? You know, he didn't say just one, he said shake the hand at them, you know? So we cussing their ass out. Hey, man, cause why the Lord got they say that the Lord is an austere man, right? The Lord is an austere man, so so when he talked, you know, that's why riots would break out almost, because the way he talked, he was always constantly, he was shaking his hand at people, man. Hey, calling people vipers, serpents, you know what I'm saying? Like, say again? Right, the words he was using, you know, it was some tough words, man. You know, those harsh words, man, that he was using. So that's why he got us bind. Now we basically do Isaiah 8, we binding up the truth, right? We binding up the service of the book, right? We binding the laws up. We come back to our law, statutes, and commandments, and then we binding up the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? We getting 144,000 back. It's locked up, 144,700. We getting 100. I want to say 24/7. We binding up, you know, but we bring 144,000 back. You know, we binding up the brotherhood in the truth, man.
Verse 3, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones.
Yes, the Lord is called a sanctified one. So look, the prophets, the men of the Lord. Okay, go ahead.
I have also called my mighty ones from my anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude and the mountain like as of a great people. A tumultuous noises of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Yes, see, the nations, the kingdoms gathered together. See, because all nations are gathered together against what? Esau, man. Edom. Okay? America. All nations are going to gather up against America to destroy you. Because why? They're tired of it, man.
That's right.
Iran, Russia, all going to come up against America and they're going to destroy you. Okay? America's going to go down. America's going to be destroyed. By what? ICBM nuclear missiles. And you're not going to be able to run from it. Okay? That just from the Almighty is coming.
Kingdom of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts must strengthen the host of the battle.
Yeah, see, the Lord must be the host. The Lord's making this happen. This is the Lord's movement. He's put everything in place, everything in certain spots, so when it's ready, and the Lord's going to tell us to shoot.
They come from a far country, from the head of the heavens, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation.
Exactly. His weapons come from what? Come from where?
From the end of the heavens.
The end of the heaven. What's that? A nuclear missile. Only a nuclear missile can travel from the end of heaven, bro. You know how far they travel, man? And the speed they travel. Hey, America will be destroyed in 1 hour. And it takes only a missile 30 minutes to get.
That's right.
So at the end of the day,
Just to add on what you're saying, them submarines carry nukes too, and they might be even closer. Because it was already been said that North Korea and Russia got submarines in the water in China that they can't find no more. Okay, U.S. ain't been able to find them. Hey, you know, from over there. Remember? He the one that was over there. He that dude they was talking to that was over at that over there. Remember? Hey, you see that? Hey, Mayor, I didn't mean to take some off. But you know what I'm talking about? In the new video, he was asking the brothers asking questions. They couldn't come with you. All right. That's the slot. Yeah, but anyway, so Russia, China, North Korea, they got nukes out in the ocean that nobody can find them by the way of submarines, right? They say, well, they'll know when Kim Jong-un move his submarine because they're real noisy.
shit. Well, they used to be noisy from what y'all remember. But y'all, they done had their foot off. You can't trust them. They done had their foot off North Korea's neck so long. North Korea got all kind of nukes. They said they never had nukes. They said they didn't have the capacity to have nukes. But they got the fucking nukes. So I don't believe that they equipment is so outdated that you can hear it. It's noisy anymore because he done fixed the shit. Right? They lied about it. They lied about it, and they said that they couldn't have any. They didn't have the capacity to make nukes. But shit, they got nukes. So you lying right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a bold-faced lie to get told in the first place.
Was that when they talk about a man being in the dungeon of his house?
Yeah,
the mastermind.
Mastermind.
Hey, they masterminded and they respected their
right. They respected it, bro. That's what they was doing. So before they probably wasn't doing it, you know what I mean, at that time, because whatever the grandfather, they didn't have the capacity. Right. But the son, hey man, what comes out better than your son, man? Because when you leave, when you leave your kingdom, down like King David's kingdom. I'm gonna get back to y'all. Take King David's kingdom. When King David came in as a king, he took over from Saul. He was better than Saul, right? He was better than Saul when Saul first started out. He knew more, he understood, right? He went to war better than Saul did. He listened to the Lord in a way Saul wouldn't do, right? So you go down the line, his kingdom was great. It was a great kingdom. But his son's kingdom was greater than his kingdom, right? His son's rulership was a greater rulership than his. You know what I'm saying? His son's wisdom was better. So that's all how the world works. That's the natural order of life, right?
What did the Most High say at the end? Wisdom was increased.
Hey, that's it, right? He increased. And look, and who was Solomon? Solomon was the man of the biggest wisdom of all, right? Nobody has known the things of life that Solomon has known. So the point is, so when Solomon came in, his kingdom was so vast and so great that that's what happened in history with everybody in the world. So you got Kim Jong-un in that same position. The grandfather had a certain amount, went down to the father, to his son, and they got better and better as you went down. Your son should be better than you. So if you in the scriptures and you, like I talk about me and my bond, my son should be better than me. Because if I'm putting it out one way, he should be able to put it out 10, 15 million times better, man. Because that's the point, is to get better, not to get worse. You get what I'm saying? The father shouldn't be better than the son. Because when you bring something out to the earth, what's the point of bringing something out? It's going to be a lesser person of you. You know what I mean? It should be the greater side of you. You know what I'm saying? So if you have kids, your bonds, your aquas, they should be better than you. You know? So that's what Kim Jong-un has done. Right? He just came out better than his father, man.
All right, that's what he did. But what did his father do? His father did a lot of damage.
He did a lot,
And he doing his added on to what his father did. He had a learning curve. Like you said, Saul, David.
Matter of fact, you know what they did to Kim Jong-un? We'll give it back out. But what they did to Kim Jong-un, they took him. They sent him over to Sweden to learn, man. He learned in the other countries, man. Right? He learned. They said that dude learned many different languages. He learned how to rule through going through other countries, colleges and shit, man. Like over in Sweden and Germany, he was sent around, man.
Every power did.
Right. So he knew in order to he had to do what needed to be done. It had to go down to the son, because the father couldn't complete the work. Just like King David, King David couldn't do what? He couldn't build the temple of the Lord. King David did the footwork. He did all the killing that needed to be done for the most part, right? He killed nation after nation, put nation after nation under his foot, right? But when Solomon came in, what did Solomon do? Solomon didn't have to kill like King David. He came in using wisdom, like you just talked to me earlier, brother. He came up like the parable with the two women and the baby. You know, he came in solving problems, man. You know what I mean? He brought a beautiful rulership, man. Hey, King David just killed everybody. Hey, take the head off. There you go.
And that too, that's something that shows you just how Solomon was. That's something the whole side, because only the whole side would give that type of grace like that. That type of understanding or something like that.
Hey, how did anybody learn about having a Navy vessel? King Solomon, man.
King Solomon, yeah.
How did they learn about America? King Solomon, man.
America, exactly.
Him and
what did the Edomites do?
Oh, yeah, no,
Even the Rothschild sent his 5 sons around the world.
Yeah,
so every power has.
That's what you do, right? You build. That's why you have a child, especially a male child, right? So you can build up your empire, right? So you can take. So you take what the forefather knowledge and you apply it to each one. But like you say, you make it better, right? You don't stay in that box. You go all out and find a little from here, a little from there. What do? That's why they send them around to learn to get knowledge. That's why if you in college and your brightest minds, they'll be here in college, but you'll send them over to France. You'll send them over to Germany. You want to send them abroad. Why? So they can brighten their horizon, right? So they can expand their knowledge, right? So when you get a wealth of knowledge, you get a better understanding of life and how to deal with different type of people, how to talk to different type of people. How you learn how to be a ruler, and you can have a vast rulership. You know what I'm saying? You won't be like Donald Trump when you one-minded, one set, and you can't rule properly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll rule as a man of wisdom of this world, but it'll be of this world. So that's just my point, is why he was able to make it better was that just like in the Bible, they all repeats itself all down the line. Your seed line should make you better, not worse. I'm sorry.
This Isaiah 13:5. They come from a far country, from the end of the heavens, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
That's to destroy the whole land. America's going to be destroyed because the more prophesied, okay? The more it's spoken, it's going to happen. All right, go ahead.
How ye for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
It says it's coming from destruction from the Almighty. So the Lord's going to destroy America because why? It's wickedness, man. You see, it's all fucked up. Everybody's going up. You know, here it is. You got the base man ruling over the kings. You know, so that's in itself is all people. So the Lord's going to come back and destroy it, man.
Therefore shall all hands be slain, and every man's heart shall be melted.
Every man's heart shall be melted. Because in that day, when you see them ICBM nuclear get jumped out of your ass, hey, you gonna be scared. You know, you're gonna be terrified.
That's right.
It ain't nothing you ain't gonna be able to run, hide, jump nowhere, bro. It's over for you. You know, man.
And they shall be afraid, peace and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain.
Yeah, they shall be in pain. King, they're gonna be in pain, yo.
As a woman that's in travailing.
That song in itself is the big one to the movie.
The big one to talk to everybody. I was sitting there trying to have a conversation with one. She said, "What? I'd have been a hitter, like she was like, yeah, no, I just bring that out.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their face shall be as flame.
Hey, they should be amazed one at another. They're gonna be like, oh shit, yo, you gonna hear sermons going off, your TV gonna be going off. Hey, missiles are inbound to America. What you gonna do? You know, what is your plan? Where you gonna go? Nobody prepared for that day. Nobody got ready for the day that America got destroyed. Because everybody's doing what? Everybody's living in murder. Everybody's acting like nothing's about to happen. Everybody's living their life like everything's okay, but it's not. No, you don't see that your own economy is because it's collapsing. They don't see that they about to die. You know, it's like everybody, hey, America's a sinking ship and everybody's just still partying like it ain't sinking.
Yeah, the market went down 380
Yeah,
points.
that's what I'm saying, man.
And all they doing is what they done done to America. One part starting to sink. It's like the Titanic. Where America is that Titanic. It's sinking, but what they've done, they've closed off the bottom levels. All right. They just are shielding. It's still sinking. It's working its way up through. Feel me? But they just buying more time.
That's beautiful.
All right.
Yeah.
So all they did was just shut off the bottom levels to the boat. That way, now we got more time to still do some things. But it's still sinking. It's busting through. It's seeping through.
That's right.
Yeah, man, this place is stupid. You know, America is dumb, bro. Hey, this place is gonna get destroyed because it's nothing left here. What's left in America? It's bunches. Hey, they don't have any more oil. You gotta go to other places to get oil. You know? America is stupid, bro. It's on its last leg. Hey, the gin that Nebuchadnezzar had in the time of Daniel, we're living in it. We're living at the foot. And all of a sudden, we're about to come and smite it down. mean and hate commandments. Go ahead.
Both with wrath and fury anger to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of
He
it.
said he's going to destroy the sinners there up out of it.
That's right.
That's right.
Because a lot of you niggas, a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans is going to die.
What is the heathen nation?
Exactly. Exactly. As long as them took, they're going to die in America, they're sick. But who the ones that can sit Israel? You know? Because you niggas, you went against what? The Lord's commandments of the Most High. You said, oh, yeah, with the Most High. We gonna do. Hey, I don't give a damn about the Most High no more. I'm gonna go serve by y'all. I'm gonna go serve Jesus Christ. I don't care about Yahweh. I don't care about His Son. We gonna do what we gonna do. That's why the Lord gonna come. That's why the Lord gonna come out. That's why the Lord gonna destroy you niggas, man.
That's right.
Because you're always breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's why they was going to step that people.
Say-
Jeremiah 4:22.
Yes, you can never stay right. You always want to do what you want to do, man. Heard this, the Lord delivered us out of Egypt for 40 days, while you niggas making the golden calf. So that shows that Israel's a rebellious people.
That's it. Hey, and who's more rebellious than a nigga?
Hey, man.
Right? Hey, who's more stubborn and stiff-necked than a nigga? Right? Hey, you can't teach him shit.
Yeah, hell no.
Hey, you can't tell a so-called Negro a fucking thing in this
Nah, he
world,
think
man.
he
You know? He know it all, man. He done been through it all. Hey, man, he ain't gonna hear nothing about his lineage. You know, you a fool. You don't know. You know, he'll come up and teach you. And he don't know, he ain't opened up the Bible one day in his life. And he'll come tell you what the Bible says.
And then see a nigga, he'll die by that African shit all the way to his death. Oh, I don't think, no. Them niggas, they denounce their heritage all the time. You know, you denounce your power all the time.
Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
No.
The sun shall be dark.
Exactly. The sun shall be dark because there's going to be so many nuclear missiles coming upon America. You're not going to be able to see. It's going to be black. Okay? The day of the Lord is coming in darkness, not in light, not in mirth, not in happiness. Hell no. And the Lord's coming to bring round judgment. Okay?
So like what you were saying, hey man, if this gonna throw up the sun, imagine how much fire there'll be, man. You gotta have a lot of smoke, man.
That's
so
right.
that means it's gonna be a lot of nukes.
That's right.
There's gonna be a lot of destruction in this. There's gonna be a lot of destruction in this land, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be nothing but smoke and nukes. Come up the sun, how bright it is, it's gonna be dark.
Hey, and the chariots as well, though.
Yeah.
Because the Lord gonna send the chariots gonna come in the midst of it, and they're gonna be causing havoc. All right, man, I got a piece of it right here. Hey, this is Isaiah 9 and 5. Right? Come. 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Yes, see, every battle with the word is confused noise. You know, and that's every day like yourself. You know, you go to football game, you know, people getting roused up, right? But every battle is with noise. Go ahead.
Right, you know how they do that warrior cry. And you watch the old movies like Troy. You watch even they show Games of Thrones when they go to war. You know what I mean? Hey man, because why? Hey man, that gets a man pumping, right? Hey, what did the Lord tell him to do? Walk around the wall of Jericho. Walk around and chant, right? When they was 7 days. 7 days. Yeah. 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. No, that's all. Hey, 7 days go around and chant. Hey, who led them, man? It was the Spirit of the Lord that was leading. The angel was leading them, man.
That's what we're doing now.
Right, I mean, it was the, not slide that going. It was the Ark of the Covenant, and it was the chair and the angel leading from the back. You know what I'm saying? What's going around with them, man? You know, but that was the power of the Lord. What do you do when you go to war? You do what's called a war cry, right? Hey, what does the military do when they in war, man? They before they even start war, hey man, they play music, man. You know, to discourage the people. You know, because some people, you know, war is psychological before it's everything else, right? This shit's spiritual, right? Right, we singing a song, right?
Hey, we playing war in the Edom.
That's it.
And see,
But we just singing that song. So how they do is when they go to war, they put that music box on, and they go fly. You know, welcome to the jungle. You know, those wicked ass shit. You know, and if you from another country, you don't understand that shit. You know, it'll freak you out. Some people get freaked out. You know, so you hear the planes riding past and shit. You know what I'm saying? They freak you the fuck out, man. So that's how you start war, man. You start at war cry, man.
You the same thing before a football game.
No, that's it. Get the chanting and shit, man. You know, you gotta get that shit built up. You know, you gotta be, you know, like what's that? Goku when they start going Super Saiyan. They charge up. They gotta charge up, man. Hey, how you get charged, man? You gotta go charge up, man. Get charged. You know, you gotta get ready to go to war, man.
So if that's what so what's for the Messiah when he come back? You know, how loud is it when he gonna come back, man? That's gonna be some loud and dreadful shit. You're gonna be hearing trumpets. You're gonna be hearing angels screaming, hollering. You know, it's gonna be so much noise. You know, it's gonna be like, oh, what? Hey, man,
It's gonna be noise out of heaven, man, that we ain't never heard.
Hell no.
That's happening out. That's been happening.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They be hearing them
That's
sounds.
There's gonna be people be like, where's the attack at? Where's the attack at? I don't know where it's at. Where's the attack at? Y'all plugged out, man.
On every side.
Verse 10, the sun shall be darkened, and it is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil.
Yes, and the Lord said, He's gonna punish the world for the evil. Because this world is evil, man. Everybody in this world is evil. If you ain't the elect, at the end of the day, everyone else is in wickedness. Nobody cares about the Lord.
When the Lord said, why call it down evil?
None of them are father. You know? Go ahead.
They're evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And the wicked for their iniquity.
He said the wicked for their iniquity. Who's wicked? So what? Either. They're the wicked. And two guns. Go ahead.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the pride to cease.
Hey, how arrogant is the so-called white man?
Very.
Hey, man, he's arrogant as fuck, man. You know, hey, his pride, man, it reaches beyond, man. He's in everybody's land, right? He's stealing everybody's shit. Don't want to have. Look at Donald Trump, man. That arrogant motherfucker, man. How arrogant that motherfucker, man. You know what the Bible say? His stout should be more. He should be more stout than his fellows. You know what I mean? Hey, he got that smug ass. There's nothing greater than me. You know what I mean? Right, that's it. That's why the Lord hates a prideful man, man. Right. Yeah, that's it. Hey, that's a prideful look, man. And the Lord, and they got, and what the whole nation got that prideful shit. That, you know, you can't tell me shit that we do what we did because it was the Lord that gave us the rights to do. So fuck you, we can do what we want, you know?
That's why they took so long to say the UFO, the chariot, the prophet, the prophet, man. And they still gonna say, it ain't real, because I didn't see it. Now, how proper is that?
Hey, they gonna proper to when the Lord come, man. Hey, because even when the Lord crack the skies, man, they gonna say there's some other shit.
Yeah.
You know, they not gonna want to see what it's saying until they get struck down by a fucking beam of light. That's when people will understand it and start running.
They don't say it's green man getting ready to take over the earth.
That's it. Hey, little green man. That's what she keeps
But
saying.
then until they see Messiah on top of the chariot,
That's it.
that's the Son of God. And then everybody gonna be like, oh shit. And one gonna declare that just on their ass, man.
Cause the arrogancy of the proud. Cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Yes, it's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. The Israelites, okay? Because in that day, hey, it's gonna be hard to come across this type of thing.
Joel chapter 3, verses 3. And they had cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, and they might drink.
Exactly. See, that's what they did to Israel, man. See, hey, this white man, he did an atrocity on the Israelites. This is so far near what I tell you, America. Hey, he sold a boy for a harlot, okay? And he sold a girl that they might deal with selling also the daughters who went into captivity.
Ye, and what have ye to do with me, O Tari, in Zidon, and all the coasts of the Palestines will ye render me a recompense, and ye, it's like it. And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
That's the Lord will return a recompense upon their own head.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold.
Exactly, because you have took the Lord's silver and his gold. See, you took the Lord's chosen ones. And in some white man, he don't understand that the so-called black man that he look at now today, that he's an Israelite. Go ahead.
And have carried into your temple my goodness, my goodly present, it's like my goodly pleasant things.
Is that his goodly pleasant things? Because the Lord delights in his people, in Israel. You know, but you Edomites, you defiled us. And so white man, he defiled our people, man. He gave them all this bullshit, especially our women, all this women liberation, all those things like that. You know, told men it's okay to be a faggot. Hey, he fucked our people up, man.
Huh.
Go ahead.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
That is here, children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. Okay? Children of Judah, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, no, you so-called Negroes, Benjamins, and Haitians. Okay? And the northern kingdom was what? You Spanish tribes, man. You natives, okay? You Dominicans, all y'all, man. All right, that's talking about the two sticks. Go ahead.
That ye might remove them far from their borders.
Yep.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them.
See, the Lord's gonna raise up about a place we were sold. Okay, because we were sold in the land of America. Okay.
It's like, and will return ye recompense upon your own head.
See, the Lord's gonna turn your recompense upon your own. You go ahead.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of your children of Judah.
See, the Lord will sell your sons and your daughters unto the hands of the children of Judah. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall sell them to the Sabans, to the people far off, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it.
Lord Yahweh has spoken.
Well, I was going back to this.
Let me get one more, brother. Joel chapter 3, verses 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Yeah, proclaim this among the Gentiles, go ahead.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Yeah, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Yup.
Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into a sword and the pruning hooks into spears.
Yup.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, let the weak say I'm strong. Because America's weak and they swear they strong, man.
Huh.
Also Israel, them damn fake ass Jews over there, man. And they swear say they strong, but they weak as hell. They got women in their military. And America do too, but they got majority women in their military.
Huh.
So
That go back into North Korea, Libya, Iran. They the weak though, and now they're saying that they're strong. So that go right back into them. You know, they were the weaker. America always been the biggest bully, but now you got all these other little countries. Once they got the nuke, it made them a bully as well. So now you got the weak standing up. Now they not a beast is hating the war. Now he's showing his hate for the war. Because now he can stand up and say, well, as what you got, I got too. You know, I can drop a nuke on your ass like you can drop one on me. You feel me? Wait, where you at? Where you going up?
Joel chapter 3, verses 11. Assemble yourself and come, all ye heathens, and gather yourself together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathens be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
let the heathen come wake up and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. Yahweh Shabbat, man. In the Middle East. And the World War III is going to start what? In the Middle East. And it's occurring right now.
Right now. Hey, what they doing now, man? Hey, Trump just sent out 2 ships over going to the Straits of Hormuz.
Hey, it's right. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, where they already at? They already getting ready to put boots on the ground, man.
That's it.
Iraq voting their ass out, so Iraq don't want to be caught up in the middle of that shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the sanctions.
Yeah,
that's all
that
that
America.
Sanctions that hit from China.
Yeah, it's the first, a Jew. Hey, so, hey, things is happening, man. Hey, the Lord finna come back, and we finna get that up this motherfucker, man. Hey, the Lord is speaking, and the prophet of the Heavenly Father is speaking volumes out here, man.
Hey, bind up the testimony.
Yep.
And the law. That's what this is. It's binding it up, man. We're getting it, bundling it up together, putting it together, and getting it going. I'm going those missiles right here. You done?
I got one more. I go ahead and finish up.
No, go ahead.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathens round about.
Yes, the Lord gonna sit and judge all the heathen around about.
You're Israelite, young man. You're Israelite.
Put ye in the sickles, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decisions.
Yep.
For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near.
Yeah, that's it. Day of the Lord Yahweh busting outside is near, man. And it's coming quickly. Go ahead.
In the valley of decisions,
Yup.
the sun and the moon shall be darkened,
Yup.
and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Yes, the sun will withdraw their sight. You know, because the Lord's gonna come back to restore America. You know? What's up, bro? What's up? Hey, you Israelite. What's your name, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Mike.
Oh, this talk that was on the front.
So, you probably asked why, you know,
We got a phone up. We got one up. Okay.
You probably asked me this about what we out here doing, we telling our people, like, the so-called Negro, like, you think they would have we'll take people the most time. You know, when you see, and you know, you done how people. Yeah, see, you and young, you know, you about to see that, bucks in there. See, yeah. Yeah, so we out, we telling our people that would have do like, because, you know, we, hey, they don't want to hear it, man. They don't want to hear it, man.
But here, if you gave $5.
Hey, but that's why 2/3 of our people got to die.
Yeah.
All right, that's a perfect reason. Hey, that's a perfect reason why even the young. That's why the Lord said, "Slay old, slay old and young." All right. So even from the babies to the man, our kids are fucking.
I mean, see how people turn aside from the words of the Lord?
They won't hear it.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, that's
that deep.
Oh, yeah, hey, we got to put that real quick. Let's put that in. Let's put that in.
That's why 66% of our people won't be put down. 66% of our people won't catch a missile, man. That's why if it was up to these niggas, we'd never get the fuck out of here. We're just waiting on the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans to wake up. We fucked, man.
That's what the brothers keep doing videos on Gad.
We fucked, man.
Gad. He got done almost, I can't say he done the worst, but he took all your land, and they walking amongst your land. They walking up and down your land.
Hey, yeah, man, see, 2/3 of people are through. We didn't even get to even bring in the meat, bring in the juice. He turned aside. Hey, and he turned aside, quick out.
He probably ripped the car up.
Yeah. A wicked nigga, man. And that's why they gonna die, bro. That's why you niggas gotta die. That's why
And we couldn't wait. Hey, we couldn't make it, man.
Hell no, bro.
If we had to wait on our people, man, to wake up, man, that's why the Lord in Egypt. That's why He wanted to get rid of their ass, man. That's why the Lord in Judges wanted to get rid of Israel, man. Because they was fucking, man. I mean, they the same as they are now, man. These niggas don't change, man. From 8 to 80, man, they still say the same. Right? They don't want to see it. They don't want to come into the truth. They want to walk around with their pants hanging off their ass. They want to find something to steal. They want to do some dirty shit to somebody. They'd rather call themselves gangbangers. They want to go out gangbang, smoke dope, smoke drugs. You know what I mean? Do all kind of drugs and shit rather than come into the truth of the Lord, man. You know? Why? Because they gotta cast off that old man, man. That demon gotta come out of them, man. Our people rather do folly, man. Rather do folly than come into the Lord, man. Come into the Spirit, man. Our people rather do shit, so we would never be saved. So that's why the Lord, that's why the Lord said if Israel turned around and confessed their sins, the Lord said that He would, man, right then and there, man, the Lord said He would save us, man. But He ain't gonna look at you. Can't just say,
hey, the Lord gonna save because they not gonna do it.
That's it. They not look at them. They feel it.
They all
not gonna
fucked up, bro.
fucking
Because Esau in the day. And that's why you're so fucking like you fucked up because it's our people, man.
Right.
But the Lord, the Lord let it happen. But the fact that matters is that, hey, these niggas is stupid.
That's why I always say you gotta have destruction for Jake to listen.
Yeah, hey, you gotta beat his ass, man.
If Jake gets shot 5 times in the street, then now Jake wake up.
That's it. You gotta go through hell. When you Jake, you gotta go through hell before you start realizing. And I speak from experience though, because I was a fool too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I was a young man, I was a fool. So I speak from experience. You gotta bust your fucking head open in order until you start realizing, like, hey man, you know, if the Lord wants you, and that's nothing, the Lord gotta choose you.
You couldn't even talk about this nigga about the about people because you don't even see it.
He don't know.
He too damn stupid that he can't even see that he's in captivity. You know?
He don't know. He ain't been taught shit. He ain't been in school.
Did you really?
In school,
Hey,
system don't teach you that shit.
These young niggas nowadays, you can't tell them certain things, but they won't understand like what you're talking about, bro. Yeah. You know? So at the end of the day, you have to talk to a man, an older man, to really, you know, because he has some understanding.
But that's the perfect reason that the school system, American school system, dumbs the fuck down.
Yeah, he look dumb as shit, bro.
That's the reason. That's the reason why you have what you call Black History Month, 1 month of who you supposed to be. And then even during that month, you barely hear it. You barely even talk to you. You get what I'm saying? We so dumbed down to take it back about real life and real culture, who you are. Hey man, you think you love everybody else, man? And that's a beautiful thing.
You see that because like, bro, hey, these niggas is stupid. Ain't no way, man, only that leg over here, man. That's it. Hey, all that Israel, nah, bro. Yeah, because, hey, that nigga didn't help with he didn't hear the words of the Lord. He was like, you know,
Cut out, man.
That's it.
And he act like we was giving him some dope.
Yeah, like,
now we was over here like, hey, we got these keys, we got a couple kilos.
Yeah, he been all up in that shit. Yeah. He been all up in that
We
shit.
just need you to break us off, you know, 70%, you take the 30, you know. You take 30%, you kick us back 70, we kick you another slide, another kilo.
Yeah, niggas always on.
I'm on that. Niggas down to do wickedness, man. Hey, but to do good, they got no knowledge, right? They love it.
What's that, Amos and 6?
Yeah.
11:6. Romans chapter 11, verse 6. And if by grace, then is it no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be of works, then is it no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then Israel hath not obtained, that which he seeketh for.
Exactly. Israel has not attained what he's seeking for, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, you don't know what you're looking for, bro. You're walking around like everything's okay, like shit ain't like your forefathers never went to slavery. You need to act like you was always free. Like where the hell that stigma come from? Go ahead.
But the election have obtained
Okay, see, the election have attained it. Go ahead.
And the rest were blind.
And the rest were blinded because that nigga's blind to the fact that he's even an Israelite and to the fact that he's a slave. That he's not free. But somewhere, somehow, all people believe that they're free. Where in the fuck do you see that shit at, bro? You niggas still getting killed down the street. You niggas still get segregated. Esau still don't like your fucking ass. And here it is, you free. I mean, shit. How much can I tell you? You know, you everybody think you're a fucking joke. Nobody takes you serious. You sag your pants off your ass like come on, bro. Like, I mean, man, you niggas is stupid. Go ahead.
According,
You can't even read Hebrew, bro.
according as it is written.
Hey, come here. Hey, you a Jew? Hey, you a fake Jew, bro? You're not even an Israelite. You're not even an Israelite. You're not an Israelite. You're a Kazakh. Go ahead.
According as it is written, our power hath given them the spirit of slumber.
Yes, the Lord gave them the spirit of slumber because you niggas asleep. You know, the majority of our people in America, they're in a slumber, bro. They're in a sleep. Go ahead.
Them in the spirit of slumber, eyes that should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Exactly. Eyes they should not see, and ears they should not hear even up to this very day. You know, they don't hear or they don't see the words of the Lord. You get off the walk past, like we're not talking about nothing. Like we're just like we're not speaking anything. It's like we're almost invisible, man. And that's how you know that it's the truth because everybody can understand it.
Come.
Go ahead.
And David said, let their tables be made of snare.
Yeah, see, let their tables be a snare because when you on your table, you study. Let it be a snare. Go ahead.
And a trap and a stumbling block and the recompense unto them.
It's at a stumbling block. They can't understand the words of the Lord. They can't get it. They're like, what the fuck? They don't know what this talking about. What's all these thous and these and days? They don't get it, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's not meant. You know, the only one that can break these codes is the elect. You know, everybody else can't get it and understand it. They like, bro, what you talking about, man? I'm gonna go turn around, go do what I was doing back in the, I'm do back in the world, but this ain't me. You know, I miss doing wicked shit. I miss being a wicked nigga. That's how these niggas minds think, man. That's what they think.
They love the road to death.
Yeah.
This is the road to life.
And when you do that, them 7 demons that was on you before is double. You know what I'm saying? So you see videos all the time that Akims always do on these dudes going way off. They be so bugged out, man. You know, they look like zombies.
Hey, let me read this right here.
Huh.
And this is Jeremiah, Jeremiah 4:22. For my people are foolish. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Yeah, see, the Lord people are foolish. They have not known it. Go ahead.
They are Sodom's children.
Yeah, they are Sodom's children.
And he was a child. Stupid, he said. Yeah, he's dumb as fuck. As well as the rest of our nation.
He just another lost nigga. That's when he gets blown the hell up. Because, bro, you got the truth. You decided not to take it. Oh, you can put that in Sirach. On the second name 9
And they have none understanding.
Yeah, they have no understanding. They don't have no understanding of the Lord. They think they do, but they don't. They don't understand it. But they were taught by your oppressor. See, they go up to Christianity like, oh, like it's the truth or some shit. Like, nigga, like, how in the hell, how am I gonna trust anybody that beat the hell out of me? And then
robbed, murdered, killed, stole, took your very existence, everything, your whole life, took your land, took you out of the land, brought you to their land, and then had their way with you, your mama, sister, cousin, brother, daddy, uncle, granny, your grandma, did whatever the fuck they wanted to you and your people.
You can't trust that.
And you trust in those people.
You can't trust that nigga, man. You can't believe nothing that he say. Because all you did for 400 years was lie.
Robbed and murdered and killed.
That's it. So how the hell can I believe anything that you say? You a damn liar. So, Jake, that's how our people are dumb as hell, man. They don't even see it, bro.
They are wise to do evil.
Yes, they're wise to do evil. See, niggas know how to do submission in a minute. You know, niggas know how to go through the cracks. They know how to do a little something, little this, do some little that on the side. You don't do that.
Man, we were serving up kilos, he'd have been with it.
Yeah.
Oh, go sell some dope?
Yeah.
Oh, you know a link? I can go rob, get some money.
And where's the father? And where's the mother? Where's the parents? Why are you even 15 walking around out here anything? Like, where the hell? Like, where the fuck you live at, bro? Why are you? Oh, how the hell do you think you're old? You feel what I'm saying? And that shows in itself that our people are all fucked up, bro. They have no structure.
They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Like to do good, they have no knowledge. None at all, no understanding. You good, all you niggas know since you was a baby to do wickedness. You've been set up to do wickedness for all your life. So when you get some righteous in your face, you spit it out because you don't know what it is. It's new to you. It's weird. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. Because, being righteous, it ain't fun, you know? We love doing it, but it ain't fun. It's fun, but, it's not really, you gotta suffer, you gotta kiss the hell, it's not something that you want to do, but we do it for what? We do it for we believe, and we love the whole life, that's what we do.
We always get tested.
Yeah.
This right here, being out here is testing us every day. You think we want to be out here? You think we want to be out here? Trying to tell you to wake up? We already know.
Yeah.
We won't.
Hey, because these niggas are stiff-necked. Yeah. And our people are the most stiff-necked motherfuckers around. Hey, and that's why they show that, man. That's why the Bible in Deuteronomy say, hey, this is for signs of the times of for end signs for who you are, man. That's why we had captivity was for those certain ones that when the Lord start calling, we gonna heed that call.
Done.
Right? Because why? We not gonna be stiff-necked. Right? But hey, if you stiff-necked, because the Lord don't want your ass. And that's more fucked up, man. You know?
Fine, then, you know what I'm saying? If we all can do it, we'll leave right now. But the Most High say, hey, once you know this truth, man, the blood is on your hands. You can tell.
That's it. And
So,
it's,
you know,
yeah, come. And up to the angel of the Lord, push you away. The angel of the Lord,
Hey man, but right man, I'll be honest, hey man, I won't do nothing else but this shit, because at the end of the day, man, I look at these motherfuckers, I don't want to be these motherfuckers. I want my salvation. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, I get what you're saying though, you're right though, and you know, most 9 times out of 10 brothers, you know, we're not, you know, you're like, man, I can go make some money, I can play football, I can go do as many other things that brothers could be doing at this point in time rather than doing this, man. This is about your salvation. Right? This is about your kingdom. This is about your rulership. This is about getting back to your power, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if it ain't for you, hey man, what the brothers from DTA say? If the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I mean?
what did the Most High say? Many are called,
Few are chosen. That's it, man.
Type of service.
That's why straight is that gate, man. Hey, cause even if we walking down the street right now, how many people you see can walk straight? Not very many people can walk straight anyway. They swerving and swap. Hey man, so it's always some shit. You going one way, you going the other way. So the hardest thing to do is to walk straight, man. You know, that's why I do it that way.
That's the devil. Yeah, we always say the devil.
Go ahead, I'll just go keep talking about it. That's that straight gate, man. You know, it's hard to walk straight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he can't walk straight. He crooked as fuck. You know what I'm saying? He trying to find a leak, something to come up on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come.
2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verses 9. Then shall they be in a pitfall case which now have abused my ways.
He says, see, now they abuse those ways. Go ahead.
And they that has cast them away despitefully shall dwell in a torment. For such as in their life have received benefits.
Yeah, since their life have received benefits, you know, as all these stars and all these, you know, celebrities and teachers all going on, like,
And have not known me.
So they didn't know the Lord. You know, Tupac, he didn't know the Lord. You know, other nigga Nick Upson, he didn't know the Lord. Right?
And they that have lost my law, while they had yet liberty.
Yeah, see, they have lost my Lord, yet they have liberty. Go ahead.
And when as that place of repentance was open unto them.
Yeah, please God, please open up to them, because while we're teaching this word, we're making you know, we're telling people what they are, and we open it up to you. Go ahead.
Understood not, but despised it.
Understood not and despised it. Oh, no, I was man. Hey, fuck that. You know? You despise it. Go ahead.
The same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, the same must know it by pain. So when your ass gets fucked up, you don't know. Oh, shit.
And then they gonna want to listen though.
Yeah.
See, that what the Lord say in that day, my people shall be willing.
Yeah.
Hey man, but hey, Lord, they gonna want everybody though. That's why the Lord said you better get it while the getting is good. It's gonna be a point in time. Lord ain't gonna be out here to give it to you.
And the Lord is shutting that shit down. You know, and to open the door of mercy is being closed every day. Every day, man. And it's getting really close. It's getting really, really close, man. The days of the Lord is about to get closed up.
That hourglass thing. And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished.
You gotta be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. To this day, hey, they don't apply to us, we don't worry about it. You ain't, and right now, we're working on the Most High. Hey, fuck the nigga that's not doing it at the end of the day. We ain't worried about you. We worry about how the Most High gonna put your ass to death. Now we might feel sweet on it, but we're not gonna be like, oh man, no, hell no. We're gonna like, hey, look, son, come over to you. Simple. Tell the Lord do, you gonna do it.
And when the inquire, and when but inquire how the righteous shall be saved
exactly. Worry about us. Worry about the righteous, because what matters is the elect. How we gonna be saved? We gonna be saved about the children. All right, fine. Hey, we praying for that. We hoping for that. We hoping for the other niggas. Go ahead.
Who the world is, and for whom for a world is created.
Yep, exactly. Go ahead.
I have said before, and now do speak, and I will speak, and also hereafter, that there of them which shall be saved, like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Yeah, see, the people that are gonna, the people that are gonna die is like the weight. Then the drop is a little bit that's gonna be safe. And that drop is small as hell. Go ahead.
And he answered me, saying, like as the field is, so is also the seed. As the flower be, such as the color, as such as the workman is, such also is the work. And as the also husbandman is himself, so is the husbandry also, for it was the time of the world.
It's Jeremiah 5:31. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof? So
what you gonna do in the end of it? You been taught all these lies.
And they love it, man.
Yeah.
Lord said they love what the heathen teach them, man. They love what T.D. Jackson teach. They love what Kim Copeland teach. All right? They love what all these Christian pastors teach, man. They love what all these false prophets teach, man. All right? But the Lord said what you gonna do in the end thereof, man. When that shit come to an end, when the Lord come back, what you gonna do? Because all that false teaching that you was giving, what is it gonna profit you? But our people love it, man. They eat this shit up, man. And he'll call himself a Christian. You know what I mean? When they come for you, right? Go ahead. Man, that's how people all day long, man. You know they love it. To follow the ways of the heathen, man.
This is Ezekiel 3:2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. This is Ezekiel 3:4. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
Yes, see, we're not sent to people of strange speech. We all can understand what we're saying. We're in the
Same, right?
Yeah,
we vibe with it, we pop with it. You know, we get the isms and schisms. You know what I mean? That's how we talk, you know?
And of the hard language, but to the house of Israel, not to many people of a strange speech, and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel.
Hey, you all here, sister? Hey, you all here? You Issachar.
Yeah, the Lord said we're not sent to a hard language. You know, like a hard understanding.
Love yourself. Don't be so wild, man.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
See, the house of Israel should not hearken unto you. You know? I can make a hearken, man. They're not no matter how you break it down, niggas not gonna get it.
But they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are in a beauty and heart. And hard-headed,
man.
Hard-headed. That's it.
People are hard-headed. You niggas hard-headed as hell. They don't listen, but you tell them to go right, you go left. You tell them to go left, you go right. Like, damn, bro. Come on, man. And that's subjective. And that's how we know. Because even catch in Israel, you tell them to do certain things, they do the opposite.
That was one of the curses.
So, you know,
that was one of the Lord putting those curses over us once again. so we can come back to the power of those who are going to come back. So we'll understand and be able to differentiate from the people to know who the heathen and who the Israelites are, whether wicked or righteous. It shows us who we are. We know our people. So if you ain't got no salt, you ain't got no salt, you ain't got no pop bam bam. If you ain't got no isms, if you ain't got that pop, that flair to you, if your salt, you ain't got no savor to it, you a motherfucking heathen, man. Either you a goddamn you a fucking one of the heathen nations. Right? You ain't our people if you ain't popping like we pop. If you don't talk like we talk, you ain't us. If you ain't can't get out there and dance, you can't get out there and sing the way we sing, you can't play ball the way we play. If you can't do what we do, you not us, man. Alright? Ain't none of that bullshit that to be nice to you, that we don't want no conversation, that we gonna call the fucking Edomite a motherfucking Israelite. Cause you ain't got no salt, man. You ain't got no fucking flavor. You look like Duck Dynasty, motherfucker. You walking around with motherfucking swamp boots on, looking like the swamp thing. Ain't no salt to your ass. You know what I mean? We gonna know our people, man. We gonna know them by the curses, man. We gonna know our people just by the hell they go through, man.
Proverbs 4:19. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. So yeah, man. When they going up the wicked, they don't even know what to do. They don't know what they're actually doing, man. This is stupid. Like I could say, they do the opposite, man. They do it now is righteous. But they don't really want to be real with you. They don't even care what righteous really is. They don't even want to seek to know what the Lord really is. They just want to have fun, be drunk, and get high, man.
Jeremiah chapter 5, it's like Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 6. If ye oppress not thy stranger.
Y'all over here, man. Y'all Israelites. Y'all all over here. You Mexican? Yeah, hey, y'all will be called the tribe of Issachar. Y'all Hebrew Israelites. Hey, y'all the lost tribe. Y'all the northern tribe of Israel. That's why she got melanin. Look at the little girl. Got melanin in her skin. Hey, at least Issachar at least turned around. Listen, Bob, okay. Did not just pay no attention. You know, right? Judah be like, you know, Judah walk right past your ass, don't give a fuck. You know. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verses 13. And now because ye have done all the works, saith the Lord Yahweh, and I spake unto the rising up early in speaking, but ye heard not, and I called you, but ye answered not.
Exactly. See, the Lord's calling what? Our people back, man. Start really be elect. Alright? If you ain't the elect, go die. So the Lord's calling us back to the elect to hear, but then 2/3 of them, they ain't gonna hear it. See, these niggas, they don't care. Their mind is gone. They're somewhere else. They're not on earth right now, bro. Our people in the South, they're not on earth. You can't be a so-called Negro man in America or Latino and think that's your ass is free. I mean, let's get real. Where the hell is that at, bro? You're the most brokest people on the planet. You don't own shit. You don't own nothing. You always on pressure. Where's that? You make up the majority of the businesses. How in the fuck can you be free? You in a land that you don't even know. You are brought in a land by force. How can you be free in a land that you was brought in force by?
Hey, stop y'all. Hey, it say that 90% of Negroes know or have somebody in their family locked up in the prison system. Maybe even 95%. The majority of our people know somebody or them being at some point in time locked up in this devil's prison.
And it's free labor for them.
How the fuck are you?
Yeah, it's free labor for them, but lock their ass up.
That's it.
Yeah, man, niggas, hey, yo, man, Jake is dumb as shit. Hey, these niggas stupid, because you be like, bro, you know, how like, I know the Lord be like, man, what the fuck? Like, yo, how, what? Like, Lord be like, you just can't put it in work because, like, you see it. Like, I mean, nigga, all you look around. I mean, see, go on the news, you know? Look around, extra big. Look at what state that we're in. I mean, can you really say that we free? You know, we've been about 500 years, and all of a sudden, you've been out of captivity for a couple hundred years, you know? Oh, we free.
Got out of it. Still, niggas getting from the 60s, still getting so really, from the 60s to now, you know, you've been, you know, what's that? Yeah, it ain't even that many, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was
About 80 years, 70-something. So you ain't even got 100. Hell, and to be honest, we still in captivity. We still in our land. So you ain't got all the shit.
Yeah, they just running niggas. They got money.
Hey, that's it.
So it's like, bro, where the hell do you get this in your mind that you free, bro? That you everything's good. Like, come on, man.
But you still get bullets put in your head and nobody comes to your aid. The police do whatever, the Syrians do whatever they want.
Here it is. These Edomites, they get it all. They get everything. The two niggas, you get the body, you get the crumbs. Hey, come on, bro.
Oh shit, hey, look at that woman, that Jake lady. She wanted to send her daughter to the better school. Now, she lived in the neighborhood, right? She lived in the Edomite neighborhood, and if she couldn't send them to the school that was in that neighborhood because she lived like a house or two down from the school zone. It was a better school, so she was like, shit, she got the address, got a fake address, started using the address, and sent the daughter to the school. They found out, they gave her like a 15-year prison system. And then now you got these Hollywood stars and shit coming out. That you got all these so-called white people. They come out up in Hollywood and different shit, paying for their sons and daughters to go to college, right? They paying for them to go get into these big universities, these prestigious universities. They get in there, they go to court, and they say they just gonna give them probation, like 5 years. 5 years probation. Here, a lady just got 15 years in prison, man. Hard labor, man. For doing this, and she ain't even paid to get her daughter into school. She just used a different address, man. Trying to make better for her daughter, man. Want to give her daughter a better way, and they put her in prison 15 years, man.
So what does that tell you? Nigga, you ain't free.
Right,
You're not free, bro. And so what is, hey, we smell a lip on, and we never got the acres in the mule. That shit never happened. So, I mean, for real, bro, and niggas don't know about that. Ask nigga, hey, bro, you remember that, we was, that 40 acres in the mule? What? Man.
Hell, that mule is horrible, because that motherfucker can't reproduce. That's a hybrid. That motherfucker, some shit Esau made up a horse and that animal. It's a hybrid animal. Yeah. It's spliced together, a horse and a pony or some shit like that. Man, it's a spliced together animal, man.
Man, it's like, nigga, what the hell, bro?
That motherfucker can't even reproduce. That's what I'm doing. Hey, show you how dumb they looked at Negroes as, man. You know what I'm saying? To see the foolishness was the language barrier. That's a barrier, man. All right, you go to any other country, you'll be the dumbest fuck if you don't know their language. You can't say your brain, you will be the most intelligent motherfucker in this earth. If you don't, part of your intelligence ain't learning how to speak other languages and picking it up quick, you fuck. Hey, that's the same thing we was driving up here, man, on that bike. You get what I'm saying? Language was the key, though, because y'all couldn't speak our language, so y'all niggas gotta be dumb. You're animals, you're savages. You know what I mean?
Nobody know how to speak their English. They all say English is the most hardest language because they got so many rules.
Yeah.
You just change it whatever.
So many things mean so many different things.
Right. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 14. Therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh.
You're supposed to ride it and not drag it.
And I will cast you out of my sight.
As the Lord said, I will cast you out of my sight. Hey, you wicked niggas, I'm gonna cast you out. Listen up, bro.
They supposed to ride that, this motherfucker can't even figure out how to ride it. Hey, bro, it's a school that got wheels, right? You know how basic? Hey, they so basic, they so probably so fucked up. You can't even figure out how to ride that motherfucker. Hey, he done walked all the way down the street, man. Look out. Hey, man, if I tell you, man, about their system, it's done, man. Their system is fucking small, man. He can't even ride a scooter. I'm like, you fucking retard that you gonna keep trying to ride. You drunk, motherfucker. Get the fuck off the scooter. You gonna bust your head off. Hey, you hop about him outside, he get on that bitch and start riding and fall under the tire, and that bitch roll his fucking head. Look, I'm dragging it, bro. It got wheels, bro. Roll that motherfucker, bro. It got wheels, you ain't supposed to drag it, motherfucker.
As I have cast out of all, as I have cast out all your brethren.
Hey, and then it show you another how these motherfuckers so basic. Ain't none of these motherfuckers helping him, man. Hey, that's his homeboy. His homeboy like, man, whatever. He going over here doing his own thing. He ain't even helping him, man. These some basic people.
As I have cast.
Shit, man. If you know you that fucked up, why are you on the fucking scooter? Hey, that's a matter of fact. They said they gonna get. You better watch out because the police gonna get his ass. They said they about to start giving people tickets for driving these scooters drunk. Hey man, he go out here running the street. He fall off, man. His ass gonna be dead, man. His head can be bust up under somebody's tire. Go ahead, I gotta bring that shit up.
As I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim.
Yeah, the whole seed of Ephraim was talking about what? Hey, the northern tribe, man. The whole northern people. The Lord cast them niggas up.
That's right.
The Lord was like, oh shit, the house of Israel, hey, no, get out of here, bro. The Lord said, stay away from people. The Lord said, stay away from them. They completely off, bro. And you, because, man, this is going on with my man, they be all on some other shit, man.
On that Catholic shit.
Yeah. And then too, like, and you see some of the native tribes, they were in a place when they live. You know, they got that from what they have like. You know, and you know that's what that's all. But that shows you that what? Hey, our people all fucked up, man. Hey, the Lord said Israel, you stay away from that.
Therefore, pray not thou for this people.
Exactly. Pray not thou for we're not putting present in 2 Hell, because we ain't praying for you niggas, man. No, hell, man.
Neither lift up a cry nor prayer for them. Neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
And Lord said, I ain't gonna hear you.
Hey, when Mike Brown got a bullet put in his fucking head, who gives a fuck? That Lord don't give a fuck because it's the Lord that did it. All right, when Sterling got shot down, who gives a fuck? That's the Lord said. Don't put up a prayer for them. Don't cry for them. Hey man, cause them they wicked as fuck. You know what's that one that got choked out? In New Jersey. Some Brown. Yeah, that Brown. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, so for them niggas, don't cry for them, man. You know, don't put them for prayer.
Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah?
Yeah, they see not what they do.
And in the street of Jerusalem, the children gave wood, and the father kindled the fire, and the woman had their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
See, they started praising other gods, man. Hey, they started making things cakes to the Queen of Heaven. I was like, what the hell? Go ahead.
And to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger.
They provoke me to anger. Hey, they pissed the most out y'all. I was like, man, I done did all this with niggas. I done broke out of bondage. I done did it all.
Do they provoke me to anger, said the Lord Yahweh? Do they provoke themselves to confusion of their own faces? Therefore thus, said the Lord Yahweh, all power, behold my anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man and upon beast, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall be burned, it shall burn, it shall not be quenched.
Exactly. It's gonna be burned. It should not be Christian. America is talking about love, man. America gotta go because if this shit gotta go. Hey, another 5 years in this motherfucking place, man. Yo, niggas gonna be off. I don't even. Man,
I don't even do 10.
Yeah.
That's the 2.
Yeah, bro.
If
I
that.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Cause like, I mean, imagine this place like 10 years from now. What the bro? You talking about some wickedness?
Soon as we get the mark of the beast, you know,
Yeah, it's over.
it's over.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's definitely gonna be like 10 years because energy is right there. It can't.
thus says the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, put your burnt offering unto the sacrifice and eat flesh. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will hear, and I will be your God, our power.
Yes, the Lord said, obey my voice, and I'll hear you, man. I'll look out for you. I got you. Just do what I want you to do, and I got you. You gonna make mistakes. Lord, look, try. Just do your best. And that's why the Lord loves you, because we're doing our best, man. Even in our fucking ass captivity, we're coming back. You know, hey, we do what we gotta do. You know?
And ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you.
He said, walk in all the ways that I've commanded you. All right? Go ahead.
That it may be well unto you.
Yep.
Hey man, when we this is all demons is all our people.
But they hearken not, nor incline their ear,
Yes, they're hearkening out, Lord, incline their ear. They didn't incline their ear. They said,
but walk in the counsels and in the imaginations of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward.
They went backward, not forward. Okay? They went all the way back and not forward.
It's wrong.
Go ahead. No, they ain't.
Since the
Hey, prove it. Where's it at?
Prove.
Hey,
Prove it. Hey, Prove. We'll talk nicely. Prove. We'll talk nicely. Come here. We'll talk nicely. Come here. I told you about that demon.
Hey,
We'll talk nice that demon in your
Hey,
ass.
Slacky, keep us this on this. Okay, see, this
don't speak this shit you can't prove.
This is not the Messiah, man. This is not the Messiah. He never looked like this, all right? This is the cracker, man. This is the fucking devil, man. All right? This is not the Messiah. The Messiah never liked to soak a wife. That's not even in the scriptures. That's not even right. Prove it, bitch.
Yeah, we gotta prove it.
Hey, you get all right. Because see, everybody be like, man, yo, niggas ain't that. People just speak with their mouth.
That's that Christianity, man. That's that coming out of the church.
Really, you know, read the Bible in your life, but all of a sudden, that's wrong. That's 100% right, man. You got it?
First Thessalonians 1:21. Prove all things.
What, the Lord said what?
Prove all things.
The Lord said prove all things. Go ahead.
Hold fast that which is good.
No, that was good. The Lord said prove all things. You can't just come up here with your mouth and start speaking and you start speaking shit, man. You gotta prove it. Prove to me that the Messiah's so right, but you can't. It's not even in there.
He not once we can show prove that he's not.
Yeah, exactly. I would say it's all much control. You know, too much control that it's not. It is.
First Thessalonians 1:21. Prove all things. Hold fast that which is good.
Exactly. Prove all things, man. And niggas can't prove it. You can't prove it, bro. It's not in the Bible. It's not even in the scriptures. It's not even. It's nowhere found up in it. That's a complete lie that was told to the whole world.
that's right.
That deception that was made by the devil. Okay?
That covenant clause.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. That bullshit Christianity that the Lord is a so-called white man blind here for why? Right? When the Bible teaches clearly against this image. This image is clearly talked against. This image in the Bible say that's leprosy. Say that's the skin of a leper. And that's the hair of a leper. Meaning that that's a curse. The Bible speaking this being a curse.
Why does the Most High say separate the goat from the sheep?
From the sheep. Hey, they got goats. Hey, you got sheep in your hair. She got that wool. She probably
And then see, and even when you look at some of the trees, it looks like our hair. It's just like how our hair is, man. So it shows you that, hey, the earth was given to what? So raw black man, back to the black. Nature itself has our soil, man. It's dark skin, man. It's brown. So life in itself is for us. Nature itself is built around us. Niggas don't see.
1 Corinthians 9:4. Have we not power to eat and to drink? Have we not power to lay about a sister and wife, as well as others, apostles, and as the brethren of the Lord?
Oh, you had it? Oh, no. Yeah, and that's that you can't remember everything, man. You gotta go back.
The 2 Thessalonians 2:5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
That he might be revealed this time. Who's that we're revealed this time? So white man, eat him. Okay, go ahead.
For the mysteries of iniquity doeth already what? Only he who now will lay until he be taken out of the way. For the mysteries of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now will lay until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Who?
Yeah, then so that wicked be revealed. Who what?
Thou shalt consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Yes, son, with the muscle of the Lord. Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his countenance. Even him whose servant is after the work of Satan.
Is that his work? He come out to work with Satan? Because, hey man, this is good, bro. This is work with Satan. Because the Bible don't talk about it. Go ahead.
With all powers and signs and lying wonders.
This is a lying wonder, man. This is a lying ass wonder that the Messiah was a white man. That's a lying wonder, bro. Go ahead.
And with all the deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth.
Exactly. They're going to perish because they receive not the love of the truth. They receive not the understanding of the Most High, nor His Son. Go ahead.
That they might be saved. And for this cause thy power shall set them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
This is a lie. This is a lie, bro. That's a lie to the T. If you go into the Bible, they don't even talk about the Lord looking like this, man. That's a lie. That's a big time.
That's slave, man. That's slave.
That's being the Holy Spirit. And that's what Esau did. That's what they did.
Go ahead and change the faces of the judges.
That they all might be damned who believe not the truth.
It's like they shall be damned who believe not the truth. And this world don't believe the truth. Everybody's living in a fucking lie, bro. Everybody's in a lie, and it has a misunderstanding on the word of the Lord, and a misunderstanding on life itself.
but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
I have pleasure in unrighteousness. Everybody like to do wickedness, man. Nobody likes to do what's right, you know?
But we are bound to give thanks away to thy power for you brethren, the beloved of Jehovah Shah, because thy power has from the beginning chosen you to salvation.
Power, y'all busting on shine. Have chosen you.
Have chosen you from the beginning. Has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the spirit and beliefs of the truth.
That's it. So it's already predestined. There's gonna be certain men who come out in the last days and preach this word and keep on going and keep preaching the book and preaching the truth of the word. Not a lie, not a misconception. That's not some bullshit. Not a lie that Messiah was a white boy. None of that. The truth. The truth. The names of the Lord, the names of the Son. You know that's what they're gonna be doing. They're gonna be doing it what? In truth, man. Let me get that. St. John 4 and it's on that.
Second Corinthians chapter 4, verses 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Yes, see, our light affliction is just for a moment, because we're going to get that back. Go ahead.
Working for us a far more exceeding and external weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
First Corinthians? Yeah.
First Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For this cause have I sent unto you Thomius. Shalaki.
Yeah, man, to be the elect, that's a heavy blessing, man. That's a blessing, man. Because that's what the Lord chose you before this earth was even made. You were chosen before the planet Earth was even known. That's a blessing.
Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid,
yes, if our gospel be hid, go ahead.
It is hid to them that are lost.
It's hid to those that are lost. When this one, they're all lost, man. They don't know where to go. Go ahead.
In whom the Lord Yahweh of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of our power, should shine unto them.
That's it. You know, that's what we're doing, man. Hey, the Lord is one. We're shining to what the elect. That's what makes sense, man. But the gospel is hid unto them that are lost in the power of this world, blinding the people, man. Blind everybody to believe in a lie. This is all right. This is all, man. It's the biggest lie on planet Earth, man. Hey, Esau did what he did. He lied his ass off, bro. Hey, Esau the biggest liar.
That's why he's lying everywhere.
Yeah, he lied.
Hey, he gets to the point where he just stuttering and staggering, drunk, he can't even say an honest answer anymore. It's a lie, man,
And then about it, they said that it's coming out that he actually did have collusion with Russia. He lied and said that Mueller said he didn't have collusion. But here now they done brung it out, said Mueller came out himself said he didn't say that he didn't have collusion. He just didn't want, if he was it, Mueller said if he was anybody else, if he was Tom, Dick, Harry, Joe, and Bob, it'd have been collusion.
Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 days do the Lord hate. Yes, 7 are an abomination unto him. A wide look, which is Esau, a lying tongue, which is Esau, and hands that shed innocent blood, which is Esau. and a heart that divides the wicked imaginations, which is Esau. Feet that be swift and run to mischief, a false witness that speak of lies, and he that and false witness that speak of lies, and he that's sown discard among brethren. But yeah, man. So Esau, the Lord literally just said that he hates you, man. Yeah, like there's a lot of places in the Bible that the Lord don't like you, man. But the Lord said he's angry with the wicked every day.
That's right.
So come on, man. Like God done, man. It's getting falling, man. It's ugly. There's nothing else to do about it.
They say he saw discourse. So hey, what happened to us? We had discourse sold amongst us, man. Hey, we could have possibly had a terror. Hey man, if you shoot fit, where you don't apply, let it go.
Like you said, every time we have camp, if someone do Terry, they never come up with an attitude. They always humble themselves. You know, when they don't, just like her, what did she say? We already knew she was Esau. She came by and said, that's not right. Prove all things. You know?
Hey, you gotta put that cause, man. You can't go up and talk to them. They don't know what you're talking about. You gotta put it. If you can't give me one scripture when the side said his skin was like pale or it was red.
He had red
skin and sticky hair. Hey, I'll come about it down walking. But you can't find it. It's not in it. Hell. Oh yeah. No, yes,
St. John chapter 4 verses 22.
Yup.
Ye worship, ye know not what we know. What we worship for salvation is of the Jews.
So you worship, you know not what, but salvation is for the Jews. Okay, it's for the Israelites. All right, go ahead.
But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
Is that a true worship to come worship the Father in spirit and truth? And we're doing it, man. Because why? We come with the true image of the Messiah. We're not coming with a false image. We're not coming with a false name. We're coming in the truth of the Lord. Go ahead.
But the hour cometh, and now is when the true worshipers shall worship the Father in the spirit and the truth.
Yup.
The Father seeketh such to worship him.
Yes, the Lord, I want you to still off us to do what? In spirit and in truth, man. Because this ain't in truth. That's a fucking lie, man.
Our power is the spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and truth.
Is that you must worship the Most High. How about some signs today, man? Not coming to no falseness, not coming to no lies, not coming to no fake ass deceptions. Coming in truth, man. Coming, well, and not cutting the scriptures. And that's what we teach. That's what the apostles teach. That's what the man that the Lord set up in these last days. That's what they teach. Truth.
The woman said unto him, I know the Messiah cometh, which is called Hamakiyah. When he is come, he will when he is come, he will tell us all things. Yahushua said unto her, I that speak unto thee am he.
So that was when the Messiah was talking to what? The woman of
One night he just texted me, it's not gonna work.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not like
that's when y'all was like Samaritan. You know? Yeah.
When we took over the land, when we got into that land, when Caleb spied out the land, when we took it over, the Lord said that he didn't fully get rid of all the heathens out the land. Right? So the Lord was mad at us because we didn't fully get rid of them out of the land over the time. So it's in the land of Samaria, it's in the northern tribe of Israel. So they mixed in. They ended up mixing in. That's what people do now today. then it was the Hamites. You know, it was the head or the Ishmaelites. You know, it was each one of those nations that we was mixing in.
St. John 15. St. John 15 verses 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth no fruit, it's like not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
That's just a works, man. Because in the truth, you gonna get some good and some bad. Does that make you a bad tree? No. That means that you got some wicked niggas that can't listen to unproductive words.
Hey, did not King David have their bad fruit? Alright? Did not some of the fruit of King David come out fucked up?
Yeah, because even the tree sometimes you that.
But yet you got Solomon out of it.
Yeah. You always get that one. You know, you can be the best you there is, but you're always gonna get some bullshit in there. It's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be a fruit that's gone bad, or that you might have missed, or a worm in it. Something always gonna be something. You can never be always good. Sometimes people gonna get fucked up, but the fruit that we bring is always the truth and the gospel. Right?
Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
See, we're not clean to the word which the Lord has spoken to us. Right?
Abide in me, and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
Yeah, exactly. We something abide in the vine. And what's that vine? How we shine, man. He got us planted. He got us rooted. Go ahead.
No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches.
Yes, see, the Lord's the vine, we're the branches.
Yeah.
We're the offspring, little offspring, we're the branches.
He that abides in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye cannot do nothing.
Hey, without your own shine, we can't do anything. What we spoke about here today is through your own shine.
If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and a man gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
Like you don't have a body, man. If you're not in a tree, and if you're not brought up with our shine, your ass is gone, bro. You get the whole body,
If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
Anything that we ask the name of Yahweh about shit all the time, it's going to be done.
When you say ask, we shall receive.
Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples.
Much works, you know, much edification, much exhortation, much exalting the word of the Lord, making it up. Do what we gotta do.
As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you.
See, just as Yahweh loves Yahweh loves us. You elect.
Continue ye in my love, if ye keep my commandments.
Okay? And that's the Lord's
ain't got to worry about that, huh?
Matthew 28:16. The 11 disciples went away to Galilee into a mountain where Yahushua had appointed them. And when they saw him, they worshipped him. But some doubted, and Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
Yeah, exactly. So the disciples went up and they went to go praise the Lord.
Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father.
Yeah, and see, God, all the scriptures up on the scale of the rock, take better in the name of the Father, go ahead.
And of the Son,
Yep,
and of the Holy,
Yahushua.
and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always.
Yup. Hey, Yahushua said he was always. Yahushua is right now.
Huh.
In the spirit. Hey, Yahushua is right now, man. So we ain't got nothing to fear, man. We got the Messiah. You know, we got the only begotten Son outside. Man.
That's
so
right.
That you can't do shit against us. Go ahead.
Even unto the end of the world. Amen. Oh, hallelujah.
Even to the end of the world. So Yahushua is with us now today, man, as we speak. Because His Spirit is in us, man. His words is in us. You know, His knowledge is with us, bro. So, hey, we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. We got everything we need. Yahushua, y'all busting outside is everything that we need.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave.
Yes, so the Messiah is always with us, bro. This is why we just so able to preach His word. So able to only certain right now is because Yahushua is with us. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Yahushua said, I will keep you all the way to the ends of the world. And we're at the end of the world. Because Yahushua's spirit is up with us. You know? We pray, we hope.
Hey, this is literally the end of the world. This is on the side of the earth. We literally in the end times or in the end of the world. We are way on the other end of the world. Way west. We're supposed to be way back east.
Yeah, that's why we always like, it's cold. It can be 50 degrees, we say it's cold.
Right.
Romans 8:31. What shall we then say to these things? If our power be for us, who can be against us?
Since our power be with us, who can be against us, man? Can't nobody. Go ahead.
He that spread not his own son, but delivered him up for us all. How shall he be with him also freely give us all things?
Yeah, we do all things, man. See how it's said, we do all things freely. All we gotta do is just keep doing what we do. We're gonna receive all things from what? Do what you expect, man. Do the believing on the Messiah, bro.
Who shall lay anything to the charge of the power elect?
Yeah. Who shall lay charge of the Most High's elect? Who? Nobody. Go ahead.
It is Yahweh that justifieth.
Yup. See, it's Yahweh that justifies. The Lord is going to justify your elect. Go ahead.
Who is he that commanded us? It is Hamashiach that died, ye rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of our power,
Yup. Go ahead.
who also maketh intercession for us.
Yahushua, He makes intercession for us. So He's going back and forth. Yeah, the brother, okay, hey, pops, hey, they doing it. Oh, hey, the brother, put this prayer for you to hear. Oh, it's right here. Every time we pray, hey, it goes to the angels. See how we shine, man. To the Heavenly Father. So the brother, all right, do it. Hey, that brother need that? Do it. That brother need that? Oh, shit. or he going off, he ain't right, and you know about it, you know? So it's a constant going back and forth between the Yahweh Shai and Heavenly Father, man. They're always like, hey, you got that, I got that. They don't want to court, man. You know?
Who says?
So as Yahweh Shai loves us, Yahweh does too. Because it's lovable, man.
Who shall separate us from the love of Hamakiyah?
Yeah, who shall separate from the love of Hamakiyah?
Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
For the Messiah's sake, Jehovah's Messiah, we took all the day long.
We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
Yeah, we are counted as sheep for the slaughter because we can all bless up a living sacrifice for the name of Yahweh Shai.
Hey, in all these things, we are more than conquerors.
All these things we are more than conquerors. Man, we're going to conquer this, man. We're going to overcome. We're going to make it. Go ahead.
Through him that loved us.
You and that love us. Go ahead.
For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principality.
Hey, Paul was persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor what?
Nor life, nor angels, nor principality, nor power, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any.
Nor things to come. And what is to come? Tribulation. You know? And you might end up having to put your own guillotine, man. What are those things to come?
Nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh.
Yes, no other creature shall be able to separate from the love of the Most High, man. Nobody. Hey, we're gonna be steadfast, unmovable, and we do that. First Corinthians. Yeah, I got nothing.
They want the attention. But then when you give it attention, they don't want it.
They get mad.
Man, hey, look, see, that's why the Most High gotta come back.
Maybe you see an Edomite, you see an Edomite listening to you. Yeah. You know, arguing like,
That's why we're gonna destroy a lot of them gonna die. Because they all fucked up with you, bro.
And then Jacob is a witch. That's a witch.
Got this shit all out, man. Cover that shit up, bro. That's for your man at the crib.
Come.
We don't need to be seeing your shit, man. If you have a husband, you not need to be seeing all your curves, your ass and everything.
That's right.
That is for your man. That's for in the bedroom. That's not for everybody to fucking see, bro. Because men have intentions, men have thoughts that's like, oh damn, she's fine, but that's why you cover yourself up. That's exactly how women need to cover themselves up. That's why the Lord said it. But what you think they're gonna do it because they couldn't.
1 Corinthians 14 and 40, let all things be done in decency and order.
See, let all things be done in decency and order. Are you there?
that's why you have to have your sword. You gotta go back. You gotta refer back to you. So much scripture.
Yeah, you done spit out here. We don't get out here for about 2 hours, so hey, that's a lot of scripture.
About 2 hours?
Yeah, almost.
1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brother, be steadfast.
Yes, be steadfast, go ahead.
Unmovable,
Unshakable, unbreakable, go ahead.
always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Amen. Always be the body in the works of the Lord. Always doing the work, always being strong on the most side, man. Always abundant that work, go ahead.
For much as ye know that your labor is not in vain before the Lord.
Our labor is not in vain on the most side.
First Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brothers, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Always be about the work of the Lord. We gotta be in His work. We gotta be in the ways of God. Let me get songs for you. We always gotta be meditating on the most high every day because you get caught up in some shit, man. Listen to this world. You know, it's a lot of shit going on, bro. A lot of wickedness, a lot of fornication, a lot of unrighteousness, bro. So you gotta stay that mind on the most high.
That's why we gotta meditate every day.
Yeah, God, you got to.
Meditate on His word, meditate on the life. You know, we don't have to worry about tomorrow, but meditation always helps.
Yeah.
You be out here, you be butt out like them.
Yes, man.
Hey, that's what meditate means, to ponder.
Listen to this place, man.
So you always keep it in your mind, man. Mind it up. In your mind, hey, man, go back. Mind it up, man. Mind the testimony of the Lord, man, in your mind, man.
Say one scripture, then the rap don't come on. You get all of it.
Right,
That's what you always gotta be constantly working on the side. You gotta be awesome. Even when you at work, you think about somebody doing something, oh, so, hey, look, think about something, you know. You always, your mind gotta be constant on the most high, man, because you'll get taken away back into the world. You know, you find yourself doing shit. Whoa, why am I doing that? Hold up, I gotta get that right. Now I gotta go back to meditation with the Lord and get my shit back right.
That's how you got to remember all those scriptures, man. Like me, you know, you got Proverbs 31, 31, you know what I'm saying? Hebrews 8 and 8, you know, talking about the covenant. Hey, man, you go back to those. Sometimes, like the author said, he's like, you know, sometimes you gotta go back to the book.
Yeah, you got to, man. Because hey, man, please.
That's another thing why you have many other brothers that you do that, because you might not think of a script, you know, and if somebody can get on their phone, or maybe they got the script handy in their sword, hey man, pull that thing right up, man. Right? Hey, so where I might have been weak at, somebody else is strong. That's the point of the brotherhood, the mother. It's a strip. It's to hold one end up. You fall, I got you. Hey, I got you. You good. You know what I'm saying? And as well as I'm holding you, another brother hold him.
Hey, it's always in the spirit.
Don't stop.
We always in the spirit.
Always.
Psalms verses 1. Psalm chapter 1 verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, because we see this world is ungodly. Everybody in this world is ungodly. They don't righteous, they're all off.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Exactly, because in this truth, you can't be around wicked niggas. You can't be around wicked niggas that Jesus is you. You gotta separate yourself. Because they don't bring that old shit right back to you. You gotta separate all the way. You gotta be, oh no, hey bro, I keep up to you, bro. I'm in this knowledge. Hey, I can't. You know, I gotta put that old man, man.
Nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh.
His delight is in the law of the Lord. Right?
And in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Exactly. In his day, he meditate day and night.
That's right.
On these scriptures, man. You can't be worried about the women. You ain't worried about none of that. You worry about the Lord. See, because a man is supposed to worry about how he's serving both sides, not about no woman, man. Because a woman's gonna be wicked, she's gonna throw you off.
And she gonna throw you off, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just like, hey, your wife. If you got a badass wife, like the chick, she's bad though. The chick gonna make it perfect. You got something like that, and she hey, come. But if you got something like that at home, but hey man, our women's wicked evil, right? Women and demons evil. Right. But now if you got that at home, right, and say you want to get in the scriptures, she come throughout the kitchen with a cooked meal and naked. you know, you might be trying to do the scriptures, and she keep walking past you with the perfume and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you like, you trying to get like, I'm trying to, you know, get these breakdowns together. I'm trying to get my study game on. She come, you smell her, and you look up, she got the high heels on, and she clanking, and she ass naked with your plate in her hand. You know what I mean? That's, hey man, that shit gonna throw you off. You like, oh, okay, I get back to these scriptures. I'll get back in about an hour. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna tell him, let me go wax his ass right quick. Right, but then you find yourself, now you done did your thing with her in the bed, now you laying up, you find yourself 3-4 hours later, you done watch this Netflix show, that Netflix show.
The whole series.
Right, you done went through a whole season. You done went through a whole season of Game of Thrones, man.
You know that's wrong.
Hey, you look up, man, and you was about like 1 o'clock, you look up, man, it's 9, 10 o'clock at night, man. You know, right, you supposed to be in the birds, you know. Right, you gotta get back in the spirit, man. Hey, but that's what it is, though. That's that pull-off shit.
I got school tomorrow.
Right, come. And that's why you can't deal like that with the women, because they'll fucking throw you off. Right? They'll take your spirit out you. They'll suck it. Right? And like, especially when they badass and they ain't in the spirit with you. They're trained to pull you out away from the Lord, man. So you gotta be able to put off that old man. You gotta put away that weak ass nature. Right? Hey, what's that weak ass nature? It's seeing your wife or your rib come through, and she's sexy as hell, and you weak to her. You know what I mean? You can't control yourself around her because she's so sexy. You always want to run in it. It's so good. You know what I'm saying? So you can't help yourself but always be running up in her.
I mean, one of y'all brothers said like a couple weeks ago that the men of the Lord never had sex.
Right, fine, that's it, man.
Yeah. So, you know,
that's it. We don't even know what real sex is.
So I want to bring this out though. Proverbs 31 verses 3. Give not the strength unto a woman, nor the way to which destroy kings.
That's it, man.
Because sometimes, bro, in this world, you know, you might like the line shit, but sometimes you gotta let go. And the Lord might separate you from it for a little bit, for a reason, maybe this is what you gotta see. You gotta go, I gotta, stay back on the spirit.
And it's always beautiful how the Most High do it. Because when you get off and you go home, the Most High take her away. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh man, and you see yourself naked, you like, oh man, I can't do this. But as soon as you leave and go to the Lord's work, what happens? He'll bring her back to you. If she's the one.
And that's how the way the Lord works. That's why we still got meditate day and night. Because sometimes you check on in this world. There's a lot of distractions in that video game. You might be sitting there studying and shit.
Right.
You look up, you on your phone. You look up, you playing the game. Like, what the hell? I wasn't reading. You might read, fall asleep. You know, so it's a lot of things that happen to us, man. This world is more. That's why I'm not gonna study. I'm gonna study outside. When it's going on.
Hey,
you gotta connect. You gotta.
Hey, Con, each brother, that's, hey man, how we program. Hey, how we program, each brother got their own devices. Right? Each brother got something about them that fucks with them. Like, I know and another thing is know your devices. Know what it is that fuck with you that'll throw you off. And I know for me, it ain't a video game, it ain't drugs, it ain't alcohol. Hey man, it's women, man. You know what I mean? I love a beautiful motherfucking badass, nice breasted woman, man. You know what I'm saying? I love, you know what I mean? So women, I know like my eyes, I get caught up. You know what I'm saying? But I know my device. And brothers, the thing with brothers go off is that they don't know their device. You know, you don't know how I can walk away from any. I don't got. Hey man, in my head, in my live, in my heart, I can be like, man, this thing, iron in the motherfucker. I can, hey man, I can want to go, hey baby, what's up? But I can, I can fight myself. You know what I mean? I know when the devil, the war is ugly head. Hey man, I can shut that shit down. I rebuke my own self. You know what I'm saying? I get to rebuking myself. Because I know that at the end of the day, if I'm lusting after this woman, this ain't gonna do nothing but pull me away from the Lord, man. That's why Paul said, you know, I be you brother that you be like me without a woman, man. Why? Because a woman can take you, she can take you out the truth. She'll take you from the Lord, man.
Because if women didn't have their vagina, they wouldn't be able to do nothing. But see, that's the reason why they have it. They got a good job and that. So if brother don't have no job, he come in the house, he talk crazy to her, she gonna be like, I make more than you. You know, that's why you gotta start off the relationship from the jump. If you don't, you gotta let her go.
Hey, look at the story of Judah. What Judah did? She cut off Hamite's head and won the war for Israel. Well, she didn't win the war, but she got the war popular. You know, she got Israel to rise up. The Lord used her. But what did the Lord use of Judah? He used her beauty, man. You know, she was so beautiful that they didn't know that kind of beauty came out of Israel like that. It was like, you know, she had that king, she had him spit. I can't think of the name. My brother Lord didn't correct me. But my point was making, look at Jezebel. Hey man, a woman, Ezra said, many women has taken down many kings. All right, many men has fallen by women, man. You know, I've seen women, shit, even in the hood. I seen drug dealers lose their life over women, man. I've seen a drug dealer literally lose his life because his wife was so motherfucking fine that next dude wanted her, and she was going around, you know, in her back door with him, and they done set him up, killed him, and now she with the new nigga, now he the big man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen guys, cats in the hood, kill each other over women. Women start, you know, fucking with this cat, he's fucking with that, you know, fucking with this one woman having sex with 4 or 5 different dudes, and them cats get jealous, one cat man, they'll go kill each other, man. Over the box.
Over the box.
Hey man, women has taken down kings. Our women have killed men. That's why you gotta be able to sustain. And you gotta know your devices. You gotta know your tricks. You know, you gotta know what tricks. You gotta know if it's drugs or whatever the situation is, so you don't fall into that trap.
Hey, that's just like the story in Proverbs 7. It's like the story in Proverbs 7. I was saying how this dude, he was We'll just read the story of Proverbs 7, and it talks about how she made the guy have sex. They both had sex and stuff. So then he went off, and then he had a husband. I mean, she had a husband. So then what happened was, I got her. Oh, Ephesians 4:14, that we are henceforth be no more children tossed to and from and carried about with every wind of doctrines by the slight. Ephesians 4:15, but speaking the truth in love, they grow up into him all days, which is the head of even Mashiach.
Yahweh, Ba'asim, Yahushua, Ba'asim, Karkadas. Shalom. Baba Bo.
You want me to do it?
Yes. Real nigga shit.
Yo, this Jiggy's